The year is 2004. George Bush just got re-elected as president, Valve is about to unveil their incredible Source engine, and mobile games really suck. They really do. Like, an incredible amount, in fact. Most of them run on Java, because that's just pretty much what the phone OS was on, and that was just what was easiest to program on. However, nowadays, no, mobile games are way better nowadays, by which I mean they have more microtransactions. They do have better games, though. They have stuff like XCOM all the classics that you'd ever want to play. And that kind of means that these games no one cares. No one cares anymore. And I do, which is why I'm going to look at a few of them. I have an emulator on here. This is not it, but I have one. You can trust me on that. And I have, in the past now, played quite a few of these, particularly 9 of these old Java phone games. I don't know where I got them. They just kind of showed up one day. I don't know. Let's take a look at some of them, huh? Let's see how it used to be. So first up on the chopping block, we have Aliens vs. Predator. And you're gonna see a running theme here is that most of these games are ports or tie-in games. Because who wants to make an original game when this is the hardware you have to do it on? Like, no one wants to. So most of these are going to be ports, and terrible ones at that. Now, for reasons I have yet to understand, they decided to make Aliens vs. Predator the worst platformer I have ever played in my life. And it is, like, the controls are so bad. They are almost appallingly bad. Like, you go flying and the animation looks like it was made in 2 minutes in click and play, and it's just... It's bad. It's so bad. It is so bad. It is amazingly terrible. So I quickly stopped playing that, just because I don't care enough to try and see what the other 2 modes are like, and I moved on to Worms. Now, I need you to understand something. Worms is not hard to make. It really isn't. It's been ported to like every platform under the sun. So how did they make this? Surprisingly fine, actually, except for the fact that the AI apparently just wants to find as many ways to kill themselves as fast as possible. Look at this, I'm not editing this. Look at this moment here. The AI, in one turn, managed to pretty much completely destroy themselves. I don't know how that happens, really. I'm beginning to think that they actually somehow managed to, in the confusion, sabotage themselves, right? They sabotaged themselves, and they decided it's a great idea to do that, and then still go out to war, intentionally sabotaging themselves. In the confusion, they actually meant to. I don't know how that works, but they did. And, killing half their team. Next up is 2004 Real Football, which is not American football, it's the rest of the world football, and it is... I don't know how to play it, so I'm probably not fit to be talking about it, but it seems like it's just bad. It just seems like it's bad, you know? Seems like most of these games are bad. Well, let's keep going. Maybe there's one game in this has to not suck. Let's keep going. Number 4 is Alpha Wing, and it's quite the experience, to say the least. Level 1 is easy, and is for some reason scrolling horizontally, even though this is a very tall screen and not wide. Why is it like that? I don't know. To its credit, the gameplay is on par with that one really crappy Space Battle Zoom game. Almost. I mean, it's not, but it's kind of similar-ish. And the music is pretty decent until level 2 when they ditch the entire background and music and all sound. Who signed off on that? Who thought that was a good idea? Actually, I don't think anyone signed off on that. I think it was made by a programmer in his basement in like 20 minutes. So they could like have a tie-in with some game I probably don't know about. Our fifth game is 3D Pool, and it is 3D Pool, and the physics seem slightly off, and I can't quite tell, but I think the physics are a little off, but it seems at least on par with maybe Test Drive 3. So, I mean, if you like the look of Test Drive 3, then, I mean, it's that much. Not hard to do that, but it's that much. I mean, this is like as powerful as a calculator is now. So, we got that. Number 6 is Bejeweled. It's Bejeweled. You know what Bejeweled is. You've played it on like everything ever made. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is actually available on calculators. Okay, I just checked. It is available on calculators. And is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised that game could run on calculators? It's like the straightforwardest game ever made. Nailed it. It's just it's Bejeweled. You move jewels and so the next game is Rainbow Six, and it's actually not terrible. It's pretty decent, you know? I mean, it's loud. It is loud. It blew my eardrums out the first time I did it. Like what you're hearing right now? Yeah, it's muffled by like 80%. It's loud. It is a loud game. But, like, you can tell it's trying to be a tactical game. You know, you have multiple breaching options, and you have stealth options. You can save hostages, and there's... I mean, it looks enough like a Game Boy Color game to be passable in that regard. But, yeah, I actually found myself wanting to play this without clawing my own eyes out. It's amazing. They managed to make a game that isn't terrible. And I've actually played a few more of these things on here than you're saying right now, and Ubisoft did make decent ones. Somehow, that's the only thing I can say. Ubisoft making decent ones. Oh, comedy gold. That's great. Yeah. Excuse me. Bad cough. Another example of Ubisoft being decent at making these kind of games is Splinter Cell, actually. Didn't think they were gonna have it, but they do have Splinter Cell. I mean, it's about what I'd expect from a Game Boy Color Splinter Cell game, you know? There's stealth. You can do non-lethal takedowns. You can't play the entire game non-lethally, because you have to do this. It's passable. It's not bad. It's reasonably enjoyable. And you can do this in it. So that's fun. It's fun. But there's one more game. There's one more game, and it's the best game I have ever played. It is a classic. It is a all-time favorite game of millions. This game is Doom. RPG. It's not Doom. It's not Doom. Not Doom. But you can tell they tried. I mean, they got like half the things about Doom wrong, you know? You walk down a hallway and there's other NPCs around and you're not shooting them, and then the first weapon you get is a fire extinguisher, and then a fire axe, and then... Unfortunately, Doom 2016, which is still pretty like $20 on Steam sales, you go buy it, it's pretty good. But unfortunately, it simply lacks putting out fire. That's the best part of Doom. You get your fire extinguisher and you shoot it at the fires. Amazing gameplay. That's what we all want in our games. So, in an attempt to get Ed and Bethesda to fix this glaring issue, I have made a new trailer, a better trailer, to more greatly represent what everyone loves about Doom. Enjoy.
You've returned. Only flesh and blood to walk between dimensions. Between our world and theirs.